The Analects, Luanyu, a key text in Confucianism, is a compilation of sayings, teachings, and philosophical ideas attributed to the Chinese philosopher Confucius, Kongfuzi, 551 to 479 BCE. Compiled by Confucius' disciples and their followers after his death, the Analects represents one of the most influential texts in Chinese philosophy. The work, divided into 20 books, is composed of short aphorisms and dialogues that encapsulate Confucius' thoughts on ethics, governance, personal conduct, and social harmony. The Analects offers readers profound wisdom that stresses the importance of virtue and moral development for the well-being of both individuals and society. The central theme of the Analects is the cultivation of moral character, which is seen as the foundation for achieving a harmonious and just society. Confucius teaches that individuals must first refine their character through self-discipline, education, and introspection before they can contribute meaningfully to society. In Confucian philosophy, virtue is of paramount importance, and this moral development must take precedence over all other pursuits. A well-cultivated individual is one who embodies qualities such as ren, benevolence or humaneness, li, ritual propriety, yi, righteousness, and xiaoxin, caution. These virtues enable individuals to interact with others in a way that fosters respect, cooperation, and social harmony. Ren, the central Confucian virtue, is often translated as benevolence or humaneness. Confucius defines it as the compassion and empathy that one feels for others, leading to actions that promote the welfare of all people. The Analects emphasizes that Ren is expressed through everyday actions, particularly how one treats others. A person who practices Ren will naturally care for the well-being of others, creating a harmonious environment wherever they go. Confucius teaches that true moral excellence stems from having a deep love for humanity and acting with sincerity and kindness. The practice of Ren is not confined to one's family or friends but extends to all members of society, highlighting the interconnectedness of individuals in a well-functioning community. Another critical concept in the Analects is li, which refers to ritual propriety, social norms, and respect for tradition. Confucius argues that proper conduct in both public and private life is crucial for maintaining harmony in society. Li encompasses not only formal rituals but also everyday acts of respect, such as showing deference to elders, acting with humility, and fulfilling one's roles in society according to one's position and responsibility. However, Confucius is careful to stress that the observance of li is not about rigidly following external rules, but about cultivating a sincere and respectful attitude. The true spirit of li lies in its capacity to foster genuine respect for others, which is the foundation for both personal development and societal harmony. Confucius teaches that when people act with sincere respect and understanding of others, they help to create a world where justice and peace can thrive. In the Analects, Confucius also stresses the importance of filial piety, xiao, or respect for one's parents and ancestors. This concept is fundamental to Confucian thought and reflects the deep connection between family and society. Confucius teaches that the family is the first school of virtue, and that filial piety is the cornerstone of moral behavior. A person who respects their parents and elders is more likely to show respect for others and cultivate proper conduct in society. Filial piety is not merely about obedience, but about a deep, sincere devotion to one's parents and ancestors. In this way, filial piety serves as a moral model that can be extended to other aspects of social interaction, ensuring that people live harmoniously with each other and within the broader community. The Analects also includes several teachings on governance and the ideal qualities of a ruler. Confucius emphasizes that good leadership is rooted in virtue and that rulers should serve as moral exemplars for their subjects. A virtuous ruler, according to Confucius, is one who leads by example and inspires people to follow ethical principles. This approach to leadership is contrasted with the use of force or coercion, which Confucius believes will fail to create lasting harmony. In one of his famous sayings, Confucius claims, "The best ruler is one who governs with virtue, rather than through laws and punishment." The ruler who practices Ren, Li, and Yi will naturally inspire their subjects to act in accordance with these values, creating a just and peaceful society. The Analects thus envisions a world where virtuous leadership leads to moral citizens who, in turn, promote the greater good of the entire society. A recurring theme in the Analects is the importance of education and learning. Confucius believes that education is a lifelong process of personal and moral development. He often highlights the value of learning, not simply as a way to acquire knowledge, but as a means to cultivate virtue. In Book 7, Confucius stresses that learning is not just about intellectual pursuits, but about becoming a better person. He advocates for the study of history, poetry, music, and rituals, as these disciplines help cultivate moral character. A person who diligently pursues education, according to Confucius, will become wiser and more virtuous. The Analects also makes clear that learning should be practical, focused on self-cultivation, and lead to the improvement of one's conduct in the world. Confucius believed that anyone, regardless of social status, could achieve moral excellence through education and effort. Another important concept in the Analects is the notion of spontaneity and naturalness. Confucius emphasizes that a truly virtuous person is one who acts in accordance with their inner moral nature, rather than being driven by external expectations or social pressures. This does not mean acting impulsively, but rather acting in a way that is consistent with virtue and natural goodness. Spontaneity is connected to the idea of wu wei, or effortless action, which is central to both Confucianism and Taoism. For Confucius, this means that the virtuous person is so attuned to the right course of action that their behavior flows naturally, without force or calculation. By cultivating sincerity, humility, and integrity, an individual can live in harmony with both the natural world and society, leading to a life of moral excellence and personal fulfillment. Finally, the Analects addresses the importance of self-cultivation and personal transformation. Confucius teaches that the pursuit of virtue is a lifelong journey, and one must continually strive to improve oneself. A wise person recognizes their own limitations and works to overcome them through constant self-reflection and self-improvement. Confucius encourages individuals to focus on their own conduct and virtues rather than seeking external rewards or fame. He teaches that by improving oneself, a person can contribute positively to society and help create a world based on justice and harmony. In conclusion, the Analects provides timeless wisdom on how to live a virtuous, harmonious life. Through its teachings on ethics, personal conduct, governance, and social harmony, it offers a roadmap for individuals seeking to improve themselves and their society. The emphasis on moral cultivation, self-reflection, respect for tradition, and the importance of education makes the Analects a profound guide for leading a life of integrity, humility, and social responsibility. As an enduring cornerstone of Confucian philosophy, the Analects continues to offer valuable insights on how to live in a way that promotes both personal fulfillment and the well-being of others.